I left the store carrying a 20-pound case of water, but our house was 3 miles away, and I didn't feel like carrying it, so I leaned down to my girlfriend's 10-year-old brother and ruffled his hair. Your sister said you're not strong enough to carry this home. Want to prove her wrong? He immediately clenched his jaw and snatched the water from my hands. I'll show her. The case immediately fell to the ground, but Gerald picked it up and placed it on his chest, leaning slightly back so he wouldn't fall. 1 mile in his arms were shaking and sweat fell from his forehead. Mile 2, I heard him breathing heavy and he dropped the box, doubling over in exhaustion. I felt bad and went to pick it up, but he grabbed my wrist. I got this. I need to prove her wrong. I need my big sister to know I'm strong enough. Gerald grabbed the case with shaking hands and took an exhausted step forward. We made it home an hour later, and he finally dropped the case and collapsed at the door. His sister walked out, and Gerald smiled weakly. I did it. I carried it home. She looked at him confused, and that's when I crossed my arms. She never said you weren't strong enough, Gerald. I just didn't want to carry it myself, so I made up a lie knowing you'd do it. You're so silly. Gerald's face fell, and he looked at me betrayed. I laughed and reached into my pocket. Here's $2 for your effort, but I didn't feel my wallet. I began panicking and grabbed my head, and that's when Gerald smiled from the ground. Looking for this? I picked it up after you dropped it on the way home. I was going to give it back, but now I think I'll take a cut. He pulled a 50 from my wallet and slipped it in his pocket. I should have just carried it home.